All right, let's talk context. Let's talk about all the people who see something work and then try it subsequent to that. It becomes obvious to most of the rest of the world. That has to be obvious to you, and you can't get stuck with them, even if it might work from time to time for them. You have to recognize and build out where the market, where the retail dummies are and what they're thinking. All right. This white line, and the reason why we have it is kind of a popular target, VWAP, volume weighted average price. Now, when we ran into it, there was a lot of shorts, these red hollow bars here showing shorts puking into it, which created a little resistance. All right. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and you could see the market come down right in here and then make another attempt at it. Now, when it makes this next attempt at it, is when I said it's just risky to be. You got to be very careful being short here because you get a lot of people who go, look up here. They go, wow, look, it worked so great there. You could even say it worked right in here, staying underneath it, right? Worked so great here, came off. They're seeing this as not just resistance, but confirmed resistance. Well, if it's confirmed to you and it's obvious to you, most likely it's obvious to most of the rest of the world. And if most of the rest of the world or many people are going to get short there, is when it's not going to work. And you end up getting it blowing through there. And in this case, you see my arrow in real time. It's exactly what I'm saying to the group where they see it work here, they see it work here, and this is just a less likely time for it to work. And it's the opposite. And it becomes a transitional moment in the market where this box now finally gets won by the bulls as they break out of that box. So let's reduce the suspense. Here it starts to go. But you understand that stripping out randomness is the first step in understanding anything. Now, another thing happened. This was at the time right in here. Let me stop it because I already sailed through it. Right in here, you see this outline and it kicks out right here. That's where most of the volume in this particular session at this particular point had come out, 35 even. All right, 35 even. And I said, they're also going to try to sell it there and get stuck. And they sailed through that price also. Let's rewind it. So it sails through this white line, and then it sails again through the what was at the time a VPOC, volume point of control, volume profilers, look at the heaviest traded price volume wise and call it that. And it becomes a good place to get short when it's coming from underneath. And when it zips right through it like it does, you could accurately assume you got people stuck short. Then we see on our OPP how short they're actually getting. And not many of them are getting stopped out, which means the chase is on. And so when people start to reduce or put themselves in a position to get in front of reducing and stripping out randomness, it's about building the proper context of what other people are doing and when other people are getting trapped in a crowded idea. You don't want to be with the majority when you're talking about positions. You want to identify the majority and see where they're wrong. And that's when you can go against the herd. That's when it's appropriate to go against the herd. Go against the herd every time you're going to get trampled when you're wrong. But you don't want to be with the herd when they're in fact doing all the same stuff. And in this case, getting short and wearing it.